Yeah, man. We back. We the best, man. Let's get it. It's that time again. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. I just want to talk some of this good old boxing talk with you. Good people in the stratosphere, in the sports realm, the boxing realm. We gonna talk about it on this side. Let's see what everyone has to say. Francisco says hi. What up to Francisco? It's your boy Ego, by way of the Bay Area, California. Jose said, what's good? Lil Ride, what up? What's poppin'? I'm gonna take y'all on a little ride. The boxing ride. We're gonna just talk about this game. Different things happening in this game. You know, the Boxingego way. Do. Late boots untied. What's up? Man, it's so hot. I'm not even like trying to leave right now, like the house, and I'm gonna watch this game later. Shout out to the hater that already gave us a dislike. I hope that makes you feel better. But we still working, people. The hate don't do nothing but motivate people. Listen, I told y'all 9-10 times ago, stop fucking with me. The more y'all hate, the harder I work. You want me to slow down? You want me to calm down? You gotta try a different approach. Because that just takes me to the next level. That just takes us to the next level. And you can get mad, oh, you're being cut. Okay. I just work too hard to let another man, woman, boy, girl, dog, take anything from me. Anything that I've worked for myself, for my family. These young boys can't beat me. Okay. Jeff Horn, he said he hot out here. See, now the hate done turned me up. Hate make me take it to another level. And then we gonna keep doing it. So bring it. Hate on, motherfuckers. I'm back. These young boys can't beat me. Y'all lucky. I could be drinking soda. I got life water. I could be drinking soda. And they still couldn't beat me. Man, what's up with your man's Jeff Horn? Hardcore rapper, but he's Jeffrey. Hey, yo, Jeffrey, what the fuck you coming bother me for? Man, Jeff Horn. I did a video about it. Make sure you guys check down the channel. Y'all ready? Oh, we still got the roll call, huh? Much love from Dallas. He said we stay working. Shout out to Dallas, home of the Cowboys. Shout out to Texas ICU. And I ain't talking about a hospital, but we gonna put some haters in the hot seat in the ICU. In ICU. Shout out to y'all bars. Let's go. Let's do a quick roll call. City, state, zip. Rep where you from. We got to get this one in, though. I'm only going to do roll call for a minute. Starting now. Let's go. Up until the 5-minute mark. City, state, zip. Philadelphia 215. ICU. We're only doing this 56 more seconds. Riverside, Denmark, Springfield, Mass. 413. Where y'all at? Where y'all from? Say it now or forever hold your peace. Shout out to the 916. Brooklyn, New York, 718. We got like 40 seconds. Let's go. Cleveland, 216. Philly. Rep where you from. That's it? Y'all ain't proud of where you from? The East Coast ain't got love for Boxingego? Okay, let it be known then. 602. Phoenix. Where y'all at? We ain't got nobody from the UK. We're going to talk about Joshua Wilder, Eddie Hearns. We're going to talk about all that. 617. Boston, Mass. Okay, we got some East Coast in here. We ain't got no West Coast. We only got like 12 seconds. Chicago, 312. Connecticut. He says, you out here working, man. Keep grinding great videos. Thank you. I'm glad you appreciate it. Shout out to my backyard, San Bruno. Shout out to Daly City, San Francisco, Let's go. 734-313-419. That's what I'm talking about. Sounds like you migrated from place to place, so you repping all the area codes. That's it. Roll call's done. We hit the 5-minute mark, but maybe I'll extend it. All right, fuck it. We on to boxing. Did a video about it. Jeff Horn spoke with the Courier Mail, Fox Sports, and he says that he came to Vegas, ahead of his fight with Crawford, and he went to the top-ranked gym, Death Row East, believe in it. He went to the top-ranked gym, and him and his team in the interview or the article, they're just complaining about all the foul and hard conditions and hardships, if you will. They said the title of it alone made me click on the article. It says, Jeff Horn complains about oppressive sauna workspace or something. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, whoa. Shout out to Big Time. He said, happy Sunday, Ego. Happy Sunday to you guys out there. Hope you guys are having Sunday fun days and spending time with friends and family and just ready to talk this boxing talk. But yeah, it says Jeff Horn subjected to oppressive sauna. I'm like, whoa, this sounds pretty harsh. Like oppressive sauna. Like I've been in a sauna. They can get pretty hot. So I'm like, what? He's working in a sauna. Like what? And I read the article. He complained about Las Vegas heat, bruh. Boy, if you don't, you complain about the heat in the desert. That don't even make sense, bro. How you gonna complain about a desert being hot? That's like me going to the North Pole. God damn, it's cold. It's the North Pole. Like, what are we really talking about in this day and age? Like, you're in the desert. I don't know if you thought it had an extra S and thought the shit said dessert or something. Motherfucker, it's a desert. It's supposed to be hot. That's how deserts are. Like, that's like me going to Death Valley. Like, God damn, you didn't tell me it was this scalding. Like, what? You're in the desert, bro. Like, I don't know what you was expecting. Like, fucking paradise and tropical 70s. It's a desert. And it's spring, summer's coming. You know what I mean? Like, shout out to Pharaoh Love. So that alone threw me off because, I mean, I hate to say this because I think Jeff Horn, in his fights, he showed that he's durable and he's pretty mentally strong because he showed you in the Pacquiao fight, for example, he was getting bashed up in that 9th round and he held on and went on to win the fight. So I don't want to take anything away from him, but that article to me wasn't a fly look. It wasn't a good look because once again, we have a grown man who's a pro athlete, former school teacher, and he's complaining about a desert being hot. And then not only that, he's making it like it's some American thing, like this is like some huge conspiracy. Like I just, to me, none of that really makes sense. Can you guys hear me in the chat? Because I don't see any comments or anything like that. Maybe people are still flooding in, or maybe it's stuck. I don't know if there's a lag. Okay, you guys are just listening and chilling. Yeah, to me, that sounds weird to hear an athlete complain. Like I said, Vegas alone, you know me, I travel, I know fighters, I know trainers. Sean Porter's high performance center in Vegas is hot as fuck. I filmed in there, you know what I'm saying? And I wore like just a t-shirt, I'm sweating. And all I'm doing is, it's the type of filming I do and stuff, it's a little bit labor intensive because when I'm filming, like not just filming a media workout, but like the project that I was filming, I had to get different angles and crouching down. So, you know what I mean, naturally there's going to be some movement in there, but it was hot. We were all like, damn, this is super hot. And I don't think he even has an AC. So he's talking about the top ranked gym. Oh, what? You don't have an AC? Like, bro, this is not a day spa. This is not like, the guys are, a lot of times they're cutting weight, they're sparring. Like, see, that's the thing. I watched Sean Porter spar Sean Mosley in that same gym. World class work. Shane Mosley Despite whatever you think about him, he's a legend. World-class work, no complaining, several rounds, hot-ass gym. He's sparring in that. That's Sean Porter I'm talking about. He's sparring in that. You talking about is uncomfy. I'm uncomfy. I'm uncomfy right now. You just doing a workout. And I'm not saying the workout's not intense or whatever. I don't know what work he does or whatever, but like imagine sparring in that, going rounds. You gripped up, you know what I mean? You geared up. You got headgear and cups on and shit. You spar and someone's trying to punch you. You know what I mean? You gotta be smart in there. And he's sparring in that. Mayweather gym. Been there several times. Guess what? Hot as fuck. And I've never watched Floyd spar. I've never been there when Floyd was sparring. But from what I heard, he be having it hot as fuck. And it's Floyd sparring. So everybody's around the ring. Doghouse, boom, 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 and all that. You know what I mean? So just the body heat of all those congested bodies around a whatever size ring it is. You know what I'm saying? And Jeff Horn is like, hey, bro, it's hot. No AC. Like that's like, I don't know. I just feel like that. I never heard, to me, I can't remember a fighter complaining about stuff like that because they get punched in the mouth for a living. You know what I mean? Because if heat, it's going to get real hot if Terrence Crawford start teeing off on you. It's going to get hot in that situation. So to hear him complaining about that, like my mom or something, if she went on a vacation or a cruise and her room was exceptionally hot, I'm not going to be mad if she was complaining about that because that's something totally different. You're on a leisurely vacation. But Jeff Horn making it sound, him and his team, to me, the way I interpret the article, they made it sound like it was a setup from the beginning. Like Top Rank broke the fucking AC because they knew you was finna be in town. And they can't dare let Terrence Crawford win or some shit. And they changed all the bags out. You know, them bags is heavy as fuck. The heavy bags on the chain and shit. You think they're going through all the effort for you just to make your 3-day training before the fight shit, you know what I mean, or a week stay miserable? Like, come on, like, honestly. Them, like I said, them heavy bags, why do you think it's called a heavy bag? The name alone lets you know what it is. Because the motherfucker heavy. You know what I'm saying? They're heavy. You think they took all these bags off the chains that are already been hung up for X amount of time for years? They took them off and put shittier bags on there because they knew you was coming. They deflated the speed bag, which you could air up if you know what I'm saying? All you have to do is air it up because they knew you was coming. They put metal tin roof, which is obviously the infrastructure or the structural design of the building, because they knew you was coming. That doesn't make sense to me. See, I don't understand certain things in boxing, so I just speak my mind. That doesn't make sense. However, whatever the building like is made of, that's what it was made of well before. We barely even know who the fuck you are. We didn't even know who you were when Top Rank building was established in Vegas. The hood fucks with ego. Shout out to the hood, gang gang. We working. You know what I'm saying? Like we didn't even know who Jeff Horn was when the Top Rank building was designed. So you think fucking Doctor Strange works in the Top Rank office? You know what I'm saying? He's like, I predicted various outcomes. Jeff Horn versus Crawford. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? So they just knew you was coming, and then they decided to construct the building how it's already been constructed. Like, come on, man. Other thing is, like, me personally, I'm really about this solution action more than problems. I go through problems all the time. I've been in trips to cover a fight, left the battery, or my battery was not working, camera's not working, forgot a cord, whatever. But I'm about solutions more than problem. Like, you and your team, I'm sure, made a good amount of money from the Pacquiao fights and whatnot. You could go to a local Walmart or something, get some fans, get some misters or some shit, right? And then try your best to make the setting work. You can contact people. I'm sure you maybe know a cut man or something. try to see if you can go to Sean Porter's gym. Carl Frampton trained when he was training for Leo Santa Cruz, which was the rematch was happening in Vegas. Carl Frampton was training out of he's from Ireland. He trained in Sean Porter's gym, High Performance Center. You know what I'm saying? So place some calls. Say, hey, is there another facility? Mayweather Boxing Gym or Sean Porter, and just reach out. All these people are cool, and the people that run them, they're cool. So to hear Jeff Horn complain, him and his team, that sounded suspect to me. Talking about the Americans are trying to rattle me. And the funny thing is, a lot of Americans aren't even patriotic. A lot of Americans don't even celebrate Terrence Crawford how he should be celebrated. You know what I'm saying? For what he's done and what they'll be like, oh, who's he really fought? So why do you think Americans are just like uniting against this Australian? You know what I mean? Americans don't even damn near unite to support other great Americans doing shit. But now you think it's just this elusive plot to make your time and your stay uncomfortable. But like I said, about solutions. Maybe the gym's hot as fuck. I never been there. It probably is hot. It's a desert. Deal with it. You know what I mean? But see, like the other thing, I don't know if it's the way they wrote the article or what, but what they were saying, they were making it sound like putting 2 on 20. That's what we say in the Bay. They was putting 2 on 20. They said Jeff Horn forced. That I shit you not, the article I read, that shit said Jeff Horn forced to work in grueling, sweltering, hot terms and conditions. Like, he's forced. Bruh, you don't have to be there like that. You know what I'm saying? You can catch a flight, go to LA, drive to LA. It's 4 hours. Like, bro, you tripping. LA is the same time zone. And it's like a 4-hour drive. You know what I mean? So get your little van or whatever, however, rent a car. Like, come on, that's dude. Forced, catches bullets with his teeth. Like, like I said, maybe it's just how they wrote the article, but you talking about Jeff Horn forced. Biased news reporting. Who? Me? Or them? That shit said Jeff Horn forced to work in these. And it's like the heat was stifling. Like, man, you forced like that, bro. I can't see all that. And see, the other thing is this is the thing that pisses me off in this world. Okay, your thing is disrespecting the legend on his anniversary. It says Spence better than Cassius Clay. Spence is good, but he's still working on his journey. You don't have to compare him to a legend. You said ego, you sound so biased. Smash the like button. We got a hot seat. Everybody grab your popcorn. It's either him or it's me, gladiator style. His name is Spence is better than Cassius Clay. His comment is ego, you sound so biased. What am I saying that sounds so biased? You go, you tell me in the hot seat, you gonna be hotter than Jeff Horn in Vegas in this hot seat. I promise you that. I'm TB Ego. It ain't a game. But we gonna let you talk. We gonna see what you have to say. What am I saying that's biased? What do you disagree with? See, the fans keep telling me, Jason's telling me to kill you. That's how you know it's a problem, because Jason's a killer. And he like, choo, 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 ego. So, why do I sound so biased? You gotta hurry this up, because you're just slowing the process and slowing down the inevitable. What have I said that sounds so biased? I'm just giving my opinion on something, and you're saying it's overtly biased, or whatever. You always praising American fighters. Strike one, no detail. Okay. Strike one. Give us some examples. That's all we want. That's all we need. That's what we want in the hot seat. It's just a little clarification. You always praising Americans. Even if that first of all, it's not the truth. But even if it was, I'm American. Deal with it. You think they go to UK, listen to their commentary. You know what I'm saying? They'll be like, oh, Liam, he's at a cracker of a fight. Like, it ain't even all that. He sucks. Who is Liam? You know what I'm saying? But that's not even the case. I like fighters from all over. I like Canelo. I like Sergio Martinez, one of my favorite. Marcos Maidana. But we don't have to go through the list. Y'all know who I like. Y'all know, you know what I mean? I've told you. Just like always, jocking Wilder, and you know he's ducking AJ. Strike two. No examples, no clarification for the fans. You said I'm biased, and then now you're just jumping around from subject to subject. Do you have anything fresh to say on your behalf? Give us an example. Don't just say these generic things. What have I said about Wilder that's jocking him and he's ducking AJ? So you explain it. Enlighten us. Just say something. This is easy. I'm going to drink my water while you get it together. Damn, this is good. This is some good ass water. This life water. But you running out of life in this hot seat. Okay. Ronald Finkley, he said, we dropping a bomb on you. You about to blow up. The channel about to blow up, but in two different ways. We about to blow up in the good way. You about to blow up in the bad way. You about to blow up like the Hurt Locker. Bro, say something. What have I said about Wilder that's jocking him and he's ducking AJ? How's he ducking AJ? How am I jocking Wilder? Say something. Okay, Mr. Expert, name one fighter you give credit, not American. Your time is up, my friend. You ain't talking about nothing. You see how he skirts around the issue? Moving on. You see? This is, I'm not playing these games. Like, okay, this is, let's say we're debating about desserts. And I'm like, cupcakes are the best. That's the argument. That's what you should hold me to. So if you was like, oh, fuck that, cupcakes aren't the best. And then we'll start talking about the debate and you'll be like, man, but cheesecake is better than donuts. I'm not talking about cheesecake and I'm not talking about donuts. So if you want to talk about what I said, talk about what I said about cupcakes and compare that to whatever. You know what I mean? But I never said cheesecake isn't better than donuts, vice versa. You get what I'm saying? These dudes, we start a hot seat for a certain topic and they never get to the topic. They start bouncing up. Oh, AJ and Wilder. Oh, you hated on Frampton. What are you talking about, bro? Centralize your argument and let's talk about what I said, what you said. What you said was that I was biased and I only praise American fighters. And then they never answer the question, but they want to ask questions. We're done with that. New media, Ego's Army. The East Coast ain't got love for Boxingego. Let it be known then. So anyway, like these dudes is so this generation, this millennial generation is so soft. When a motherfucker like me has a backbone and says what I feel, it always has to be some intricate plot and oh, it's racism and you're just anti the American fighter. Bro, Terrence Crawford is not complaining about being hot in a gym, in a desert. I don't care who it is. Name one fighter from Pacquiao to Floyd to Maidana, and you heard of an article where their biggest complaint ahead of the week before their fight was, I'm hot. They're setting me up. They made the gym too hot. The conditions are too hot. It don't have nothing to do with not being an American. You're complaining about a gym in the desert not being hot or not being to your liking or cool enough. And then if you really want me to get in, if y'all really want me to go in, if you listen to the shit talking from Jeff Horn's people, they called Terrence Crawford a princess. They said he's like a little girl. He's a softie. I think they called him a pussy because he's claiming he hurt his hand, had to take some weeks off, and they start calling him names. So how you gonna call someone softie, pussy, bitch made, vagina, mangina, whatever, all these names, and you're in the desert with a company and you're acting like they're sabotaging you because it's hot and that gym is located in the desert. If they were sabotaging you, they could have closed the gym and made it very hard for you to access, you and your team, so you had nowhere to train. If they really wanted to sabotage you. So now you can't get your last minute weight off, you can't get your shake off out or whatever you're trying to do. They could have just made the gym unavailable to you and gave you the runaround. Oh yeah, call Shelly. Shelly got the keys. And Shelly don't answer you. Hit Christina Poncher, knowing she just had a baby. And then Christina Poncher ain't answering the phone. So if they really wanted to dog you, they could have dogged you. You talking about temperature. This don't have nothing to do with Australia or America. This has something to do with what you're saying, your gripe, what you're complaining about. Nico, get your ass in the hot seat. Y'all think because it's Sunday, it's the Sabbath, that I can't get these hot seats? He said, but Ego, it's true, you kind of biased sometimes. You're up. So what's biased? You tell me what's biased. Tell me what's biased. Use examples. We're not playing. Australia is a desert. Then why are you complaining about heat? That make down under, mate. And that makes even less sense because they have hot ass temperatures too. Good point. Okay, so we got Nico Skies. We're gonna send you to the sky, the Heavenly Father. But Ego, it's true, you're kind of biased sometimes. Okay, give us that example. That's all we wait for. See, anybody can name call. That's what I'm proving time and time again. Anybody can name call or point the finger. You did it. Oh, you're biased. You did it. Okay, so explain. That's all we want. Where's this bias? Give us listen, if you're gonna call someone racist or biased, it should be easy, right? You should have done your homework to know multiple things. Strike one. Listen, anybody that knows me, these dudes are so stupid. He says you're not giving Tyson Fury a chance. I'm not giving him a chance at what? What are you talking about? I didn't give him a chance for what? What does that even mean? Who are you? Who are you? Who sent you? Well, I didn't give Tyson Fury a chance for what? What are you even talking about? Strike one. Okay. Y'all taking it to battle rap. That's how you know it's bad. What did I ever say about Tyson Fury? That I didn't give him a chance. I didn't give him a chance at what? What are you talking about? Strike one. See how they just be making up shit? What didn't I give Tyson Fury a chance at? Ego gave props to Tyson Fury. Oh, I know. That's why I'm waiting for him to explain what bullshit he's talking about. Brayon Thomas said, we got to do the countdown. He taking way too long. See how he don't want to be specific? It's just the comment. 15. We're just going to do the countdown. I can't wait all day. Damn, Jason puts you on 10. 12. I'm going to give him a little time. You better copy and paste. Nobody seen your comment. Okay, you said Fury easily outboxes Wilder and AJ. Okay. When are we talking about Wilder and AJ, and when did I say anything about Tyson Fury? Strike two. 8 seconds. The show must go on. Everybody type, the show must go on. 5 seconds. You gotta come with something, baby. 3 seconds. You talking about Tyson Fury and AJ and Wilder. When did I not get... I just did on the live stream. I actually literally said Tyson Fury has a chance versus Wilder and Joshua. On tape. On camera. You can see my face and everything. You made that up. Gotta go. It's been great. And one. Thank you for playing. Now we will send Nico Skies back to the sky. See, if you got to get your channel straight. If you're going to say something and try to throw dirt on my name, make sure you remember what I said. I ain't never said nothing about that man Tyson Fury. I think Tyson Fury would challenge AJ and Wilder. Maybe beat them. Possibly. Based on his style and his frame. I never said nothing, so you don't even have your facts straight. You watching all these... See, these motherfuckers be sitting around on YouTube all day like it's Netflix, watching 18 different people and forget who said what and where they heard the information. I have a distinct voice. I have a distinct channel. distinct layout, distinct thumbnails. So it shouldn't be hard to separate my videos, what I've done, from the crowd. I ain't heard nobody on YouTube that do impersonations and has my swag like exactly in style. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, Jeff Horn, the article is weird to me. He's talking about the desert being hot, which most people thought. You know what I mean? It's like when the person sued McDonald's because their coffee spilled in their lap when they was driving. Oh, I burned myself. This is a coffee. Put in a cup holder, dumbass. And they won too. So yeah, I don't agree with it. And see, listen, you got to listen to what people say. Jeff Horn and his team, they're complaining about the sweltering heat and in the desert ahead of the Terrence Crawford fight, but they're making it sound like Americans did this to him, like Top Rank is just out to get him, like they're trying to listen. Top Rank, Crawford's a good fighter. They don't have to protect Crawford. If they wanted to protect Crawford, they probably wouldn't have put him in there with Ndongo and Victor Posto, guys who had some momentum that were bigger than Crawford. They wouldn't have put him in there with Felix Diaz, Gamboa at the time. You know what I'm saying? So Top Rank don't have to save Crawford. Just like Lomachenko, they don't have to like protect him. I mean, maybe they do against Mikey Garcia or something, and don't make that fight. But in general, Loma seems like he wants to fight, and his skills are winning his fight. So, you know what I mean? Why does Top Rank have to do all this other underhanded shit to beat you? You know what I mean? That's one thing. Two, if you're so like questioning and paranoid that Top Rank is setting you up, right? What about how you beat fucking Manny Pacquiao, who was a long-standing cash cow with Top Rank? So why would they do that? Why would, you know what I'm saying? Why would it, Bob Arum, he was like coming out after saying he could see how Jeff Horn won the fight, or he said Jeff Horn did win the fight or something like that. You know what I mean? So if the Americans are out to get you, then how come you beat Pacquiao? I thought Pacquiao beat Jeff Horn, to be honest, to be 100% real. I thought Pacquiao won that fight. It's close. You know what I mean? I'm not mad if people had Jeff Horn winning, but me and my personal taste, I've only watched it live. I had Pacquiao winning. You know what I mean? So how come the Americans didn't? Why are you not saying they sabotaged that? Because Pacquiao was more of a cash cow for Top Rank in terms of what he's earned for the company over the years than what's the name? Terrence Crawford. So they're gonna let that cash cow who's generated that much money for them, they're gonna let him take a loss and not help him out. But then they're gonna sabotage you with Crawford. Like, come on, man. Horn's durable, yeah, but he's gonna need to be durable because Terrence Crawford ain't playing. And see, like, I'm telling you, man, I know people that know people. You know what I'm saying? Been in Crawford's gym, all that, and like he's competitive as fuck. So if Jeff Horn, listen, the only way Jeff Horn beats Crawford to me, unless it's like something controversial, is TKO or to stop him. That's just me. That's the only way he can beat him. And see, this is what I'm trying to tell you guys. I watch boxing, I study boxing. You can say, oh, you're not a professional fighter, whatever you want, but just look at the track record. And the thing is, Terrence Crawford is highly, highly competitive. When you deal with elite people, unless it's like certain guys, they might have like good skill, elite skill, but they're known for not having a chin or something like that. But that you can't say that's the case with Crawford because he's not. Has he been down? Has Crawford went down? He got hurt in fights probably. He got hurt in the Gamboa fight for sure. You know what I mean? But has he ever went down? Does anyone know? Because I don't remember no fight in Lundy or Derry Jean. Derry Jean caught him with a good shot. He might have got rattled from it, but again, he worked through that. I don't remember when he got knocked down. So that's what I'm saying. So Jeff Horn has power, but he don't, like Paulie Malignaggi be saying, oh my God power. I don't think Jeff Horn has oh my God power. Like there's only a few people that have oh my God. I don't even think Triple G have oh my God power. Me personally. I think Triple G is very strong and he has a good technique offensively, but I don't think he has like oh my God. Like Wilder has oh my God power. Julian Jackson, That's oh my god power. I don't know what era of boxing you guys have watched or whatever, or been down with, but I knew some some powerful hitters, and they had oh my. Gerald McClellan, yeah. Certain people have, you know what I mean, Mike Tyson, I would say, had oh my god, because people like act crazy when they get hit. When they get hit by Wilder, they act stupid. Like Luis Ortiz was dribbling on the canvas on all fours, looking at his corner. That's Luis Ortiz. I know I got spittle. That's what Luis Ortiz did. Straight up. Motherfucker just... Hey, we're going back to Miami, puppy. Like, he looked done for to me. Motherfucker. Goo goo gaga. Gaga goo goo. Feeny and gaga. Like, he was... That's some power for your ass. If a dude... and you're still up, and drill just... Someone said he juicy mouthed it. I'm just telling you, that's power. In my opinion, probably a prime Cannon Briggs. I would say his power is up there. See, people don't know boxing. Cannon Briggs, listen to me. Cannon Briggs, Shannon the Cannon Briggs. Let's go, champ. Yeah. I said yeah. He got more first round knockouts as a heavyweight than any heavyweight in history. A lot of people don't know that. Most first round knockouts. More than Tyson and all the other motherfuckers. Most. So, I would say he's up there in the power in his prime. You know what I mean? David Tua. If that left hook... Listen, David Tua is one of my favorites. Don't play with David Tua. If that left hook touches you, you're dying. You know what? Listen, I'm just going to say it like this. If David Tua hooked you with that left hook, all of a sudden Bone Thugs and Harmony finna pop out. And they're gonna miss everybody. You going to the crossroads. And they're gonna miss everybody. And they're gonna miss living in a hateful world, sending us straight to heaven. You're going to the crossroads, my friend. Remember that dude that was touching people and their eyes turned black? That's you. If David Tua, and they're gonna miss... Why they kill my dog? And man, I miss my Uncle Charles. He shouldn't be gone in front of his home when he didn't do nothing wrong. That's you. You going to the crossroads, my guy. You know what I'm saying? Little boot and God got him, and they're gonna miss everybody, you know. And Keith Thurman gonna be there too, cause he looked like he belonged in Bone. Little boot and God got him, and they're gonna miss everybody. You going? Hey. East 1999, my nigga. Think about back in the day with a nigga. Hey, with a little ripster. Oh my God. Rolling with True, nothing to lose. Bone was my shit. But yeah, man. David Tua is gonna send you to the Twilight Zone. Ernie Schaefer's, he gonna send you to the outer limits. Who else is there? Wilder, this day and age. He gonna send you to Wakanda. It's gonna be a round trip. See, you're gonna start off like in America. You have to catch a flight like SFO or something. Then he's gonna send you through that force field in Wakanda. And then you're gonna learn about the Wakandan culture, right? And you're gonna like, this is the way of the vibranium, and you're gonna learn all that. And then he's gonna send you back. He's gonna send you back to America. So certain guys have power. I don't think Jeff Horn's power is. He has power. He's strong, but I don't think it's like that. So that means his technique is going to have to do to do the follow up. But you know, I mean, if you're strong, you have power, you hurt someone, then they're cloudy and jaded. Then you might be able to get them. But I gotta go with Crawford on this one. Horn didn't even drop Manny, and Manny's like small dude who got knocked out by a lightweight in Juan Manuel Marquez. Who has oh my god power at 147? I wouldn't say anyone has oh my god power at 147. Oh my god power is like a different echelon of power. Like damn, anyone he touches is finna die. Spence is super strong, but he breaks you down. he's like abusive. He's like an abusive parent, beating the fuck out of a kid or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think he's just ruthless. His style, his technique. Yeah, Keith Thurman. I mean, his power was good. See, and this is the thing. I'm not saying that these guys don't have power. These guys all have power. Anthony Joshua has power, but okay, if Anthony Joshua got in a bar fight, he's knocking you the fuck out. If you just, like, an average person, he gonna knock you the fuck smooth out. You know what I mean? Because the average human, the average person is not fucking Anthony Joshua's size, and the average person is not gonna be equipped to deal with that. So I'm not talking about in relationship to, like, a superior pro athlete and a average Joe that work at Kinko's. But, like, okay, like, just look at it. Keith Thurman. The best names on his resume, he did not knock out. Am I lying? He knocked out Danny Garcia. He hurt him, I think, in the first round. You know what I'm saying? He didn't knock out Sean Porter. He hurt him, but he didn't knock. You know what I'm saying? And he's a good fighter. So that's all I'm saying. But I don't want to get. See, I don't like to talk too deep, because then you motherfuckers would be like, oh, he said AJ isn't strong, and they'll start misconstruing everything that I said. Oh, he said Keith Thurman is pillow fit. I'm not saying none of that. So please don't. See, I know what I say because I'm there when I say it. So please don't. Just like this dude that I just burned in the hot seat, he talking about you don't give Tyson Fury a chance. When have I ever said that Tyson Fury has no chance against Wilder or Joshua? When have I ever said that? I've never said that. In fact, I'm not even really worried about those fights, because I don't even know what version of Fury is going to show up after almost 3 years of absence. So I know he's lying. But anyway, moving on, I just think it's an uphill battle for Jeff Horn. He's durable, he's tough, he has heart, but Crawford has those same things too. And he has more skill, more athleticism, and I would say more speed. So Jeff Horn, the keys to victory for him is he's gonna have to walk through fire, because he's not, like, defensively sound, I would say. So he's gonna have to walk through fire and then win a battle of attrition, or maybe hurt Crawford early, that sets an early tone, or hurt him and finish him. You know what I mean? But as fights wear on, Crawford has shown me he has more of that Floyd Mayweather gene, where if you don't figure out Crawford in the first half of the fight, by the second half of the fight, good luck. Like Martin said in Bad Boys, good, but the bad guys probably know where you live. Good luck. Like, certain guys. Here's my question to you. And I'm not saying Crawford is Floyd, but just listen. Name somebody that did substantially better versus Floyd in the second half. Like, I'm talking about rounds 6 through 12. They look better versus Floyd than they did in rounds 1 through 5. Go. You think Chino looked better in rounds 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? Not when he cut Floyd earlier in the fight? And then he was, like, mauling him on the ropes? That wasn't his best work? How is Mosley if Mosley lost every round from 3 to 12? See, some of y'all don't know boxing. Cotto? Fuck no. Cotto got hurt in round 12. Y'all don't watch boxing. I don't even know why y'all come to my channel. Y'all don't watch boxing. I'm not talking about I'm not saying Cotto did sorry in every round, but his best work was clearly in the first half of the fight when he bloodied Floyd's nose and shit like that. What are you talking about? You guys just be making up shit. Cotto almost got stopped in the 12th round. So Cotto got hit with an uppercut. It was like that. What are you talking about? Y'all don't even watch boxing. Someone said Zab Judah, you don't watch boxing. Zab Judah's best work was early in the fight. He was beating Floyd to the punch. His speed was on display. His athleticism. He looked good. He made Floyd's glove touch. I forgot what round that was. But then as the fight wore on, Floyd started sticking him to the body, jab to the solar plexus, frustrating, getting more combinations off. And then Zab started getting frustrated, hit him in the dick, and then Uncle Roger jumped in and they had a whole melee and all that. Y'all don't watch boxing. That's it. But anyway, someone said Ortiz. Yeah. Motherfucker's trying to hug him, Huggy Bear and shit. But anyway, bottom line is, in general, most people don't look better against Floyd, and I think the same goes for Crawford. Name a Crawford fight where the person did better versus Crawford late. Name who? Okay, we already talked about Floyd. No, we done talking about Floyd. I already talked about who did better with Crawford. Who did better with Crawford in the second half of the fight? Victor Postile didn't. He was getting beat up from pillar to post in all rounds. I was at the fight. Derry Jean, he landed some good punches in like round 1 or 2. And then Crawford switched to southpaw. And then it was over. It was over, Doza. Gamboa, I had him winning like 5-6 rounds, to be honest. But then Crawford got rattled in that like 6th round or whatever it was, and then he started piecing Gamboa fuck up. Gamboa flipped around. There's a picture. It's like an air. Listen, I'm not even finna attempt to do this. Gamboa got hit. So I haven't even seen this in boxing since this. Gamboa got hit, and it looks like he's parachuting. He's just like, remember that scene on Transformers where they jumped out the plane and they had those bat suits where they could just glide? That's how Gamboa looked. I don't know what Crawford hit him with, but he was like lifted off the ground. There's a picture and he's just like skydiving, high diving. Man, y'all never seen. Hold on. Y'all want the pic? If y'all want the picture, if y'all want me to look it up, y'all gotta hit the like button, and I gotta get a hell yeah in the comment section. Y'all gotta put hell yeah in the comment section. Y'all want me to go through history like this with y'all? Look this shit up. Smash the like button while you at it too. Damn, I found it hella quick. Shout out to Gamboa, but the way he fell looked crazy. Look at him. Look, one of his legs is airborne. Look at that back leg is in the air. Y'all see? That leg is in the air. That shit look crazy. Look at Crawford's face. He like, damn, bro, you good, bro? He like, I did that? I did this to you. Look. That shit look painful. Look at his leg. That's his leg. That man, he's flying and shit. Like, hey, someone said Crawford is ugly though. Bro, why are you judging a man's facial features? So you prefer a boxer to be cute? What about David Benavidez? Is he cute? What about Golovkin, motherfucker? Do you like him? You like his haircut? What about Canelo? Is he fine? Y'all dudes is weirdos, man. But Crawford is ugly though. So you're not worried about the action of a fight. You're just worried about who's the cutest fighter. That's some girl stuff, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, oh, the girl would be like, oh, who's that? Canelo Alvarez? I'm a Canelo fan because he fine. Like, what? These motherfuckers are weird, bro. I don't even want to cover boxing. Fuck it. I ain't even gonna cover boxing, man. Y'all some weirdos. Y'all some Laffy Taffies and shit, man. He said Crawford is uglier. So we talk about boxing and knockouts and knockdowns. You like, yeah, but look at his mustache. That doesn't get me off. Like, bro, these boxing fans, man. I heard of passion, but I ain't that passionate like you. You more passionate, because you passionate, literally. You passionate for these fighters. You want them to look cute. Just this is what they be doing to me. Oh, Ego's ugly. Like, who y'all like? Y'all got a type and shit, a preference? Like, these motherfuckers is boxers. They got black eyes. I like my baby when he don't have no black eye. Like, these dudes, man. They be getting cut and shit. Let me wipe the boo-boo. Y'all some froyos. That's all I'ma say. They froyo. They soft serve. They froyo. Yeah, Ego, you beard, whatever. Y'all weird. I'm trying to talk about the fights, and I'm like, man, you see Crawford hit him like that, and you like, yeah, but look at that bulge in Crawford's pants. Like, what the fuck, bro? Where did that come from? Like, why you even look at it? I'm just saying. First, I seen the fight label. I seen all his sponsors. Then I looked at his trunks on accident. Like, bro, y'all some Pop-Tarts, man. That's all I'm gonna say. Talking about Crawford he ugly. Any man that's judging men like that must be your preference, your preferential. Cause I could go into a whole mall full of dudes and not know what the fuck they had on their shirt, what they was doing, who they like. I might see who they was with if they was with the fine chick or something, but like, I don't just be like these dudes be sizing them up. You remember when the Terminator went into that bar on T2 Judgment Day, and he's like looking for the perfect size match for his outfit, and he's like, and he's processing all that, seeing who in the bar has it. You know, then he found a dude. Your clothes, your boots, give them to me. Your keys, your clothes, your boots. Hey, give them to me. Give them now. That's what y'all be doing. You be like, oh shit, is that Lomachenko? Lomachenko, your phone number, give it to me now. Weirdos, man. Your keys, your boots. Anyway, talk to the hand. Hey, bro. Who met? I thought they discontinued these people in the comment section, but apparently they're here. I'm like, man, look at Cecilia Brækhus. She fine. She a fine-ass champion. Fuck her. Look at Gennady and Vanes over there. Vanes got them tight little red shorts on all over your body. And remember when Triple G had them tight little red shorts on all over your body? Like, bruh, I'm trying to check out, see what Cecilia Brækhus fine ass do. She fine up in that motherfucker. You looking at Vanes Matarosa you looking at Triple Good Boy looking at, like, you know, who is this Varnish fella? Why he been inactive for 2 years? Yeah, I like Cecilia Brækhus. She fine. Shout out to her. Good champ. All over your body. Someone said, chill, I'm gonna cut myself shaving. I guess I gotta get used to it. Do I cover women's boxing? If it's on, I was at Cecilia Brækhus last fight. She's from Norway, I believe. Someone said Wilder too skinny for you. Yeah, I prefer AJ, his buff ass body. You see AJ he be like that with it. He be doing them. The motherfucker be in the gym. I can't. Motherfucker, he was bench pressing like this. He was, oh shit. Motherfucker, AJ, Eddie Hearn got him right. That motherfucker AJ on the treadmill like, it was bouncing. Shit was motherfucker, when he went for a flex like that, I was like, chit. I had to snap me a picture at the fucking way. He motherfucker flex and gonna kiss the pec. He gonna kiss the bicep, I mean. Hey, bro. Hey, these dudes, man. These dudes. Hey, bro. Salute to everybody that watch my channel. The money still spent the same. It don't matter what your sexual preference is. We still support you. The money still spend the same. But some of y'all, like, we're here to try to talk about the fight more than the fighters. You know what I'm saying? Unless there's individual news about the fighters. Ego, you got a girl. Is that a dude asking me if I got a girl? After all of that, yeah, Ego, motherfucker, you got a girlfriend and shit. What's up? I don't see nobody like you on POF. I hope that's a girl. Hey, I'm done. Let's just move on, cause motherfuckers slide me my number. Don't be looking all googly eyed at me like Jamie let me put it. Oh man, Netflix comedy special coming soon. They want to hate so bad. Ego, are you DTF? What the fuck is that? Down to fuck? What is that? I don't know what no DTF is. This shit sounds like ludicrous. Disturber the peace. DTP, motherfucker. I don't know what that is. Anyway, back to this boxing shit. Y'all some flapjacks. That's what that is. Yeah, man. Crawford does better. See, we went from... This is the funny thing about live streams and shit. The whole talking point was Crawford does better in second halves. And then y'all made me venture into some place I didn't even want to go. You know what I'm saying? I was just trying to say how Crawford fights better in the second half. Block who? Hey, y'all tripping. Hey, they brought it up. Hey, y'all tripping. Oh, y'all want to talk about the Billy Joe Saunders? Hey, man. You been hanging out with Keith Thurman? How y'all all injured all the time? Like, how Drake, back to back. We getting injuries back to back. No, bro. I don't think. Hey, my personal opinion, ego speaking, I don't think he's injured like that. Because, like, you pulled a hammy? You pulled a hamstring? A hammy? Why don't you just say Canelo want to fight you? Triple G want to fight you in negotiations? Billy Joe Saunders, say something. Say something. Yeah, that's too convenient. I mean, and see, to keep it all the way G like we do on the channel, and keep it a buck, I don't blame Billy Joe Saunders. Like, if that was me, and I knew I could fight Martin Murray, Tony Bellew sounding ass, or get a Canelo Triple G fight, shit, I'll pull out like I ain't had no condom. You know what I mean? Because that's just business. That's just business. RTD, I'll check. You must have sent me something. Yeah. That's just business. I mean, who wouldn't? You gonna fight Martin Murray for far less money, or fight Triple G for all the belts that you don't have? Fight Canelo, the biggest name at middleweight. You know what I'm saying? So I don't blame him, just to be all the way transparent. He didn't come out and say that, but in my opinion, like, come on. You pulled a hamstring, bro. What was you doing? A hamstring? You was doing sprints, hill sprints? I think behind the scenes, Frank Warren and them might be negotiating. negotiating a fight with Canelo or Triple G or some shit. Now let's talk about Canelo Triple G. That's just my thoughts on the Billy Joe Saunders situation. He's injured. Martin Murray's off. But I don't really care because I was never really hyped about the Martin Murray fight anyway. I don't think it really served much of a purpose. What does that really prove if Billy Joe Saunders retains his title versus Martin Murray? No disrespect to Martin Murray. I know he's game, but he lost to Sergio Martinez, even though I thought he won that fight. But on record, he lost. Draw with Felix Sturm. He got pounded, by Triple G. Lost, in my opinion, to Gabe Rosado. Arthur Abram, would he have a draw or something and then rematch? You know what I'm saying? So it's like it doesn't really do it for me. Canelo versus Billy Joe, that's a good fight because it's like a very interesting stylistic matchup. Billy Joe possesses a lot of the pizzazz that has given Canelo a problem. But he might even have more flavor. You know what I'm saying? Billy Joe Saunders got some flavor. Billy Joe got flavor. Billy Joe, he was look at David Lemieux. But I know David Lemieux, I think David Lemieux has good hand speed. You know what I mean? I wouldn't say, I think he's overall maybe slow, but Canelo has fast hands. But Billy Joe's hands are like, what? He was on his gypsy shit. He might have Canelo hitting fresh air, or at least for the start of the fight. See, Canelo is going to be like a lot of fight. Canelo's going to have to just go for broke and like start. I mean, unless he's improved a lot since the lot of fight. But you know what the funny thing is? I'm going to say it. I really like Canelo's fighting style, and I think he's improved since the Mayweather loss, but I still see something that he's not like. He's good, but he's not like Mayweather good in terms of like. Just look at the like, you know what I'm saying? Just there's like something I don't know. It's just like something, a missing ingredient that I think it's because he has slow feet or something. You know what I mean? Because he look, you got to look at it when a fighter like. I don't know. It's just like they're good, but there's his fights. There's always, not always, but a lot of times there's like that hint where the Triple G fight. A lot of people said Triple G won. Some people said Canelo won, but I'd like to see more separation in those events. You know what I mean? Me personally. And then like the stamina was an issue, like especially with the Golovkin fight. I would say Trout fight, Shane Mosley fight. He has to get that together. I don't know what's causing that. How you gonna have computer on your system and still fatigue? You gotta figure that out. You know what I'm saying? Canelo was piecing Triple G off the rope. He fought good, but see, listen, Floyd kept it a buck. It's in here. Floyd beats guys partly with this, but it's also with here. Canelo brain ain't pause. It's not like Floyd. He don't process as quick because, in my opinion, one of the simple adjustments that he could have done for Triple G is he was moving, but he was moving to a fault. Like he was moving too much that he didn't need to move that much. He should have stayed planted and you mean try to really yap some shit on Triple G. Like really try to plant your feet, stand your ground in spots. Don't stand your ground for the whole fight. But we seen you can hold him off and shit like that. But you have to, against a guy like Triple G, you're gonna have to probably stand your ground at certain points. You know what I mean? But you can't, everything in life requires balance. If you stand in front of Triple G and try to trade with him, you're gonna get fucked up. Unless you're bigger than him or some shit. But in general, if you're about the equivalent size and or don't have his power or much greater, then that wouldn't be a good look. Because he's kind of built for that and he has a good chin. So if your chin ain't as good as his and he's hitting you with his hard shots and you hitting him hard, that's just not a good thing. So you just have to balance that out. So I think Canelo, after he watches the tape, he could probably see the little subtle tweaks and maybe perform in the rematch where he could do certain things different. Another thing Canelo got to lose. I'm trying to tell you. I don't know if it's the Mexican warrior, the machista, and you know what I mean? I know how the game goes. I know different cultures. But at the end of the day, that doesn't win you fights. And I think Canelo was on the ropes trying to prove a point. You know what I mean? Trying to prove a point, but at the same time, he shouldn't have stayed on the ropes that long. No, he wasn't what? What does that even mean? Hey, block the goalkeeper. Any shooters, block the goalkeeper. I'm sick of this nonsense in the comment section. Just block them. Just block them. They're creating a disruption. Block them. Nobody give a fuck about MMA right now. Just block them. Do I have any shooters in the building? I gotta do everything. Nobody even... Roberto Martinez, please block the goalkeeper. Keep this goal. Goalkeeper 3000. Block them. They keep talking about MMA. Nobody came here to talk about no MMA right now. Ain't shit popping in the MMA right now. And listen, all you dumb motherfuckers, oh, boxing is dead and MMA, this is why MMA is taking over. Why is MMA trying to come to boxing? Why is Dana White trying to come to boxing? Why is the Zuffa brothers trying to come to boxing? Shut up. You sound stupid as fuck. MMA is taking over and boxing is finally falling off. But why are they trying to come? You don't see Leonard Ellaby opening up shop in MMA. You know what I'm saying? This is no diss to MMA. There's a couple fights. You know what I mean? I'll be watching. But MMA, since Conor came over to boxing, they ain't had nothing. Like a lot of the fighters is testing positive. Other major fights, someone's getting injured and is getting postponed. Man, what's the? I want to see Stipe Miocic versus Daniel Cormier. That's a good fight. Is that still going on? I ain't even heard no promotion from it. Is that still going on? Is that fight still going on? Like, what the fuck is that? I heard Conor might fight Khabib Nurmagomedov. That's good. But it's not official yet. It's not announced. It's, to my knowledge. What's the next major thing? Ronda Rousey over there with what's the name? McMahon. What's the girl? Triple H wife? GSP versus Khabib. Are they even at the same weight? Stephanie McMahon, thank you. Yeah, but what's the next cracking UFC? What's the big upcoming card? Like, they had 1 year where they was killing. When they had UFC 205, I think whatever that year, they closed the year with Ronda Rousey getting knocked out in 48 seconds. Right? But then before that, they had Conor McGregor versus Eddie Alvarez. That whole card, that lineup, that was dope. That was a big fight. But what's the big UFC card coming up? Aside from Daniel Cormier versus Stipe Miocic, which I want to see. Whitaker versus Romero. That's a good one. But who else on the card? And see, to me, that's a good fight. That's a good fight. Yoel Romero versus Whitaker. But I don't think it's like I don't think Whitaker didn't he won the title? Didn't he get injured or some shit? So he's been out. And I don't think it's a good fight for fans who know the fight game, but it's not a star power card. Do you guys get what I'm saying? It's not a card that has Robert Whitaker. He's known in the UFC circles, but it's not like a marquee. It's not like a Conor versus Nate Diaz or Nate Diaz versus Tyron Woodley. It's not a marquee matchup like that where you have two good star power. And the UFC was really good about stacking their cards, so what's good with that? But that's a solid fight. But anyway, fuck that. Yo, I'm not here to talk about MMA for a bunch of stuff. Let them do what they're doing. Shout out to them. There's a couple good matches that I want to watch. Holly Holm versus Cyborg. Yeah, that's a good fight. Actually they did fight. Yeah, but I thought Cyborg was supposed to fight Durandamy or something next, or Amanda Nunes. Well, that was good. Cyborg versus Holm, that was solid, but it's not like Ronda Rousey versus Holm in terms of star power. I'm talking about. But anyway, enough of that. I like boxing better. That's me. That's why it's called Boxingego. UFC's cool. I don't have no beef with them, but too much good shit in boxing happening to be worried about the next thing. Cyborg versus Nunes is next. It's like official and has a date. That's a good fight. They both from Brazil. I wonder how that's going to be received over there in Brazil. Who are people going to side with? Yeah, we talked about that. Billy Joe Saunders, his fight got called off with Martin Murray. I'm not mad at the fight getting called off because I didn't want to see it no way. The Martin Murray fight. I would prefer to see Saunders versus Triple G or Canelo, to be honest. Especially coming off the heels of Lemieux. You look good in that fight. Why fight a game guy like Martin Murray, but maybe it's a tough fight. What if someone gets injured? You know what I mean? Why not? Other thing is, like, I don't really feel like Billy Joe Saunders sustained any real punishment in the Lemieux fight. You know what I mean? So it's not like he went through he made the fight look easy. So it's not like he went through a tough, trying fight. Like Lomachenko, he just said, I did a video about it. He said he's not going to fight Mikey Garcia next because that would be stupid. I agree with him. That would be stupid to fight a guy. You just got knocked down in your last fight and got an injury and just had a surgery, and then you come and fight Mikey Garcia. That's stupid this year. And I'm one of the prime people that want to see that fight. But that's not realistic and that's not fair. See, the thing with me is I'm a realistic boxing fan. I want to see if they're going to be a mega fight with Lomachenko and Mike Garcia, I want to see them both healthy so there's no excuses. So the best man can win. You know what I mean? And that's that. Same effort and same respect that I gave Keith Thurman. I never said Keith Thurman had to fight Errol Spence coming off a year plus layoff and an injury. But he could have said, I'll fight this tune-up and then fight Errol Spence. He didn't even do that. And now, where's Keith? He's like, maybe comes back in August, they say. Vacated his belt. Mikey will KO Loma. Certainly a possibility. Listen, Lomachenko is good. He's real good. But people, it'll remain to be seen. The bottom line that I see, this is the thing that I've noticed in boxing. You could, someone said Keith hurt, man. Oh, that's childish and petty, but it's really funny. Ego, if Thurman comes back, who do you think he fights first? Probably like a Josecito Lopez type. You know how Danny Garcia fought Brandon Rios, knocked him out, so I don't see him fighting Brandon Rios. So probably like a Josecito Lopez or maybe a Jamal James, the guy who knocked out Diego Chavez. Maybe something like that, because he has a loss already, and he's not really a huge name. Keith Thurman is not going to fight Danny Garcia straight away. And that doesn't even make sense because they said Keith Thurman is going to come back in August, and Danny Garcia is fighting for his old belt in August with Sean Porter. So that doesn't even make sense. How can Keith Thurman come back when they both have fights scheduled in that month? Boop. You guys got to stay tuned to the channel, subscribe to the channel so you know what's going on in the boxing world, because that right there doesn't make sense. They're both rumored, and I'm saying rumored because it hasn't been officially announced, to fight in August. So Keith Thurman has to come back and he already told you that before that. If you guys follow boxing, Keith Thurman told you, I'm not most likely going to fight someone in the top 10. So Danny Garcia would definitely be in the top 10. TC the Crisis, $5 Shmoney Gang. He said he part of the Ego Army. Shmoney Gang. Shout out to him. TC the Crisis, always killing you in the comment section. Who I got? The Cavs versus Warriors. You know who I got. Warriors. Gang. What else is... So Lomachenko's recovering. He said he's not fighting Mikey straight away, which Makes all the sense in the world. Like, listen, but see, that's what I'm saying. Some people in boxing be like this is not like Roman gladiators, you know what I mean? American gladiators or some shit. Like, these are careers. See, I respect that. Like, the reason I want to see Wilder Joshua is because we should be able to see that fight. You know what I'm saying? There's no reason that we shouldn't at this point. Doesn't need to marinate. But to expect Lomachenko to fight Mikey Garcia straight out of an injury and surgery, that's a bit ridiculous. And people like that, you just want to see Lomachenko lose or look vulnerable or put him at some type of deficit. See, Eagles Army, we not about that. We want to see fair fights. We want to see the best versus the best, but everything has to be within reason. Man, listen. What is happening? You know what? I'm going to end this stream. I'm going to do another one. It's going to be about Anthony Joshua. So if you guys want to check it out, I'm going to hang this stream up. Thank you guys for tuning in to this one. Shout out to my shooters. And come back. Come back. Because I want to streamline this where we're going to talk about this Eddie Hearn shit and Joshua Wilder. Come back.